Hello, this is DD Cecil, and today we are going to be looking at the CoolBoy 401 with graphics ripped off from Resident Evil 5. And to play this, we'll be using this converter I got out of my copy of Gyromite, or Gyromite, or whatever you pronounce it. I'll be playing on the US NTSC top loader, long scan line, or whatever it's called, using the trusty dog bone, a second controller, I'll show you why later, and this is the BDL Enterprises Turbo Blaster, which you plug your controllers in and you can do turbo in slow motion without having it on your controller. Alrighty, well, let's get this going, because we've got a long way to go. So there, I think. Yeah, I'll try that. Stick it in there. Stick it into the top loader. And turn it on. And 401 real game. Oh boy. Okay. Let's start with Contra 2, which is the Japanese version of Super C, otherwise known as Super Contra. And it takes you to this menu, which, yeah, these 13 through 24s are useless since you can choose what level you want automatically on the title screen. 7 through 13 or 7 through 12 start you with the 30 lives instead of 10 like the code usually does, and you have to start with one of these weapons. You can't start with your normal gun, so I can't remember what my favorite is. Just do that. And you can choose what level you want, and yeah, level 7, why not? Lucky 7. And see, you got 3 lives. And you go downwards. And R, which I still don't know what that R does. It's supposed to make your things be rapid? I don't think so. Or maybe it does. But every time you die, you keep it. Whee! Yes! Go down. Alright, well, I'm pretty sure you know what Super C is, so let's go up to next. Next, number 2 is Batman 1, which is a game based on Tim Burton's Batman. Which, this is actually a prototype version. I'll show you why. On controller 2, press A. Push A again. See? You can warp to different levels. Yep, and another thing you can do is, I'll show you, on controller 2, press down to freeze the action, and push down to unpause it. And let's beat this boss since he's one of my favorites. Without weapons. Dun 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 dun, swarm up bees, dun 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 dun, the swarm up bees, doo doo. Can I beat him? I hope so. Alright, well, you get that. Oh yeah. See? I own the Japanese and American versions. Alright, next up is Spider-Man. Spider-Man, start the adventure and save the world. And yeah, I think there's supposed to be a cutscene here, but whatever. Alright. Oh yeah, you have to jump with B, attack with A. But hey, at least you can climb buildings. Wahaha. LJN made a Spider-Man. It's not the best game, but it'll do. Well, that's all I'll say about that one, really. Next up is Turtles Fighters. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Ooh, this could be any of them. No, just kidding. It's Tournament Fighters with the Konami logo erased. Ha ha ha. Funny. And it's decent. Decent little fighting game. I'll be Casey Jones, because who doesn't like Casey Jones? And then we'll go up against Hothead. And just sewer it. I don't care. And then a little decent fighter. Of course, Casey Jones gets the... Whoa! I don't know how I did that. He gets to use his Jose Canseco bat. Alright, next up is Ferrari, which is the acclaimed Ferrari Grand Prix game. I can't remember. Yeah, that. Grand Prix Challenge. So you can tell, there's glitchy lines, which I don't think were there in the original. I think when you turn, those lines right there appear, but the other ones aren't supposed to appear, maybe. I can't remember. Next up is Taito Basketball, or Taito. Taito. Which is Basketball 98. Not a big fan of basketball games. My favorite being NBA Jam. That's all I know. Dallas Fighters versus the New York Powers. Those aren't real teams. Shh, don't tell anyone. That's the secret between you and me. But you get it. It's basketball. Next up is the Cuba Revolution, which is the Japanese version of Guerrilla War. Let's go around shooting people. You can tell I have turbo on. Yay! Blow them up. Just don't blow up the hostages. Well, fun game. They're Ikari Warriors, or whatever it's called. Don't care for that one much, but yeah. Next up is Pocket Monster, which is Pikachu's platformer with you start in the Veld. I think it's supposed to be the Veld. You know, where Gal from Final Fantasy VI hangs out. Look, the tree from Athena. I guess that's supposed to be Nose Pass. I have no clue. Zap. Of course, the best thing about this game is you can pause it and move where you want on the screen. Whee! Pikachu, he flies like a moron. Hey look, it's the Adventure Island Octopuses. Pooter. Hey look, it's a Flappy Bird, or like I like to call them, Crappy Birds. Oh boy. Okay. And look, you can get stuck in there like a Pokeball. Ha ha ha. Oh yeah. You can also pause and press select to skip levels. Hey look, a Lapras. Hey look, the woods. Nah, next. Tiny Toon 1, which is Tiny Toon Adventures, with all the copyrights in. I always choose Plucky Duck, because who doesn't love Plucky Duck? Water go down the hole. Water go down the hole. You have to watch the show to get that reference, I think. Another thing is, well, you see here, I got the official cartridge, so. At Akbilu University, we earn our 2 degrees, getting lots of teaching staff from 1933. I can't remember how the theme goes, something like that. And grab this and become Plucky Duck. Yeah! Which is kind of like 2 degrees. You can slide. Ha! Always. And we'll stop there because I'm running out of battery power. See ya!